Don't count this towards our, like, competence, all right? We're actually really good at giving advice. Not taking it.
No.
But we like to say it.
Yeah. We're gonna give you guys a lot of advice that you ask for, but we wouldn't recommend you taking it. We're not qualified to give advice.
Yeah, no degree in advice giving, no.
Or anything related to that field, actually.
Yeah, just because we love to give it doesn't mean it's good advice.
It's bad.
That's how it is when you yap with your girls. Mm-hmm. You know? They give you insane advice, and you do with that what you will. So,
and you know who you're going to for this advice as well. If you want, sane advice,
ask your mom.
Pay for it, or ask your mom. Yeah. I wouldn't ask our moms.
That brings us to where you say, oh God, not our moms.
Not our moms.
Not our moms, okay? Look at us. Do we look like healthy people? Okay.
We love our mothers.
Just kidding. We do love. I love you, Mom.
I love you, Mom. No, I hope my mom doesn't fucking see this podcast.
That would be a nightmare. Honestly, if they watch it and they don't turn it off, like they watch through it, then I'm calling the police.
That's on you. Also,
that's gross.
If your name is...
don't say our mom's name.
Mothers, don't watch this.
Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
All right, welcome to Closet Dropouts, the podcast, episode 1. I am one of your hosts, MC.
I am Kat.
Yeah, we are long-term platonic best friends of, 10 years?
Yeah, and I love that we do have to specify platonic being gay besties.
Gay besties.
Yeah. But we made it.
We made it.
We made it
through 11 years, actually, I think.
I think it's 12.
It's crazy. But we have decided to do what all woke white women in their late 20s do, and that is start a podcast.
That's
what we're doing.
Dun, dun. Yeah, it was either that or an Etsy shop. Maybe a marathon, but I'm not a runner.
Not a runner. I'm not a woodworker. I'm not a crafter. Bad at that, too.
Love to craft, but, they say... keep what you love sacred. Don't want that to be a job for me.
It's your passion.
Yeah.
Tell them about your teeth. Tell them about your teeth.
I do. Well, okay.
Tell them about the teeth.
Okay.
Tell them about the teeth. Tell them.
I have an assorted collection of teeth to craft with because I think, who doesn't want a tooth necklace? Who doesn't want to put, teeth in a stuffed pink teddy bear? That's so funny.
It's so funny and so cute. No, I love it. I love it.
It's very girly pop. It's very gothic girly pop.
For all of your teeth craft advice, you can come to Kat, which brings me to the point that we are going to be an advice column.
So we will be giving you guys, the girls and the gays, some girly pop advice.
Yeah.
On your love life, whatever. Mm-hmm. Really anything. Any decision you gotta make as a gay.
Yeah, we're here to help you make that decision, even if it's peanut butter choices or sexual partners. Tell us, we'll help.
Yeah, everything we're qualified to do this because MC's a gay.
Yeah, I've been a gay.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah, it's terminal. It's terminal. And I have been a gay also for years, a bi gay.
Yes, a terrified bi gay.
Yeah, I'm not confident, so I don't know if that really puts some weight behind what I say. But
no, I think it's relatable.
Yeah. It's relatable. Women are scary. They're beautiful, ethereal beings that I will never live up to.
But you do.
I do, but men are so fucking dumb.
I know.
It's just so easy. It's like getting a dog to like you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! Sorry about that.
No, we love men on this podcast.
We love men. Men. Okay.
Bring back domestic
violence. Bring back domestic violence. Okay. Anyways, let's move on to question 1.
Question numero uno.
Our first question
Yes.
comes from a friend who wishes to remain anonymous.
Okay, yes.
I get it. Which I love, because that probably means it's a sensitive issue that we will get the real tea on later.
Right.
And it will possibly affect someone that's watching this. So that just gives me a little...
Yeah,
Woo!
it's a bit of a thrill, isn't it?
It is. It's a bit of a power trip.
Yeah, I like it. I quite like it.
Yeah. Our first question is advice. Okay, they want advice on navigating lovingly, in parentheses, hypersensitive partners, parentheses, queer, neurodivergent, non-ableist lens, of. I'm going to say that again because wow. Okay. So this person has asked for advice on navigating, parentheses, lovingly, hypersensitive partners, parentheses, queer, neurodivergent, non-ableist lens, of. First off, I want to say that is my lens, baby. Okay?
That's the only way you know how to see the world.
Yeah, that's how I live the world, okay?
And yeah, same.
Yeah. Queer, non-ableist. What was the other one?
Neurodivergence.
Yeah. Whoa.
We out here.
Yeah, social cues are flying past me. So. Do they not?
You matrix them bitches. It's cool. It's cool.
Matrix them is nuts.
You do. It's so funny.
Oh.
I've seen you bring up masturbation in settings that masturbation should never be brought up, and it is one of my favorite things to see in real life.
And I'm really glad it brings you joy, because I feel like a to my head the whole time. I can't stop what I'm saying. You and I are both shocked at what's coming out of my mouth.
I stopped being shocked years ago.
No, I'm saying like the person I'm talking to, I'm like, girl, I also didn't know that was about to happen.
I'm in this with you.
Yeah.
Baby, I want to die as well.
Yeah, I want to go home. Anyways, our question. So
that's a great question.
yeah.
First of all,
So let's try and break down, what do you mean by sensitive?
yeah, hypersensitive. Are they majorly affected by your tone, or how much time you're giving them, or how often you reply to text messages, or
For sure. Or is it like an appearance thing? Like
Yeah.
it's like a self-conscious thing, or something rooted in their gender identity that needs constant affirmation,
Yeah.
or like their sexuality that needs affirmation. Like what I think that really, and sometimes it can be all of them.
sometimes
We've all met someone who's just like cripplingly sensitive in every way.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, a walking nerve. A walking nerve.
Yeah.
And sometimes they can be loved ones. So we should make a helpline for that. But
Not a helpline.
I do think you're doing a good job. If the amount of parentheses that was in your question is like tells us anything, over half your question was in parentheses. So in like clarifying. So you're in the trenches, bud.
I mean, you clearly give a fuck.
Yeah, you're sensitive, dude. You're being really sensitive. And when I say dude, I don't mean that as like a gender thing. I want to clarify that now. I say dude a lot. Dude is any gender. But
Dude
yeah.
and bitch.
Dude and bitch, absolutely.
Gender neutral.
Gender
terms
neutral.
in this fucking house.
Yeah.
Also, I think what does help in any situation, but especially one where there is somebody who may be hypersensitive, is a disgusting amount of communication and proactive communication.
Yeah. MC's really good at that.
I'm okay. I'm getting better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Used to be a nightmare.
But yeah, definitely over communicate, definitely like ask. I think also being like, you almost have to become very like hyper vigilant.
Yeah.
So you notice when they seem triggered, so you can identify what their triggers are for being in a place of hurt.
No, yeah. And, like, with my partner, I mean, like, I'm the one I feel like that is less sensitive between the two of us.
Yeah. This bitch is not sensitive.
I'm not. Until I am.
But she's a very good friend and very lovey, very da-da-da. Yeah, but that's why we work well.
Yeah, it works.
That's because I'm like, share an emotion with me, I'll kill you. Because I can't handle my own.
You can't live.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I'm sorry, what were you saying? You with your partner.
Yeah, no, I will be the one that gets snippy and abrasive. And that it's taken a lot of communication because my partner's been like, you're being a bitch. And I'm like, so true, dude.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Isn't that the worst?
I hate it.
Like when you can feel yourself being a bitch, and I know it's unjust, and like I'm just being such a for no reason, and I can't stop it.
I can't stop it.
If anything, the point I notice it gets worse.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
And that's what therapy has done a lot of. Therapy's been great for working through some shit, but it's like really just made me a lot more self-aware of my fucked up behavior.
Yes.
And then it still happens, but now I'm like, oh, I know why I'm doing this.
Yes. That's so true. Like being therapized, it's great and amazing, and it makes you a much better communicator and things like that. But you do a real self-assessment.
Prepare for self-awareness that you do not want.
You don't want it, yeah.
Just an ocean of self-awareness. Like, I literally, but I'm getting better at, like, clocking, because I showed you that text where me and my friend were kind of beefing a little bit.
Yeah.
And I got to the snippy point of saying, like, I don't know, what did they say? They said something like, oh, I was expecting you to do this, and that wasn't communicated on their end. And I literally hit them with a, like, lol, wow, buddy, didn't know that.
No,
like,
you said neat.
Oh, I said
she used the word neat,
That's
which would
crazy.
I would fucking bust out of the wall like a Kool-Aid man.
I said,
like,
LOL, neat, buddy. But the follow-up text was,
kneecap me.
Kneecap me.
Literally.
Kneecap me. Kneecap me.
Kneecap. Okay, pointing that.
We're patenting it, copyrighted.
Kneecap.
That's here.
Yeah.
But the follow-up the text right after that was, I'm clearly getting bitchy. Let's talk about this later. So we're getting less and less.
You did a really. You sent a follow-up text that was like, I don't feel like this is going to be productive right now. I'm getting bitchy, and I'm just going to go. Because you were at too, and everyone's bitchy at
Everyone's
and it was
bitchy
after
at
horrendous behavior.
Yeah. We might need to cut some of that out.
Oh, yeah.
A little specific. That was years ago. That was years ago.
We're gonna.
That was years ago.
I don't even remember that barely. But okay, so I hope, Anonymous, this has kind of answered your question. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great. I don't know if you're the hypersensitive one or they're the hypersensitive one, but like you obviously give a shit, and you're looking for ways to be proactive about it. And which leads me to believe that you are communicating with this person a lot.
Yeah, the fact that you even sent this in the format you did with that question really shows like you're trying your best to be sensitive.
Yes. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
And like this person that sent it is the sweetest little I want to protect them with every I have a
well
I want to protect them with
hey,
I can't say that.
Disclaimer. We don't mean that.
You gotta bleep
yeah. With a is so scary. Okay, but yeah, you're doing great, babes.
You're doing great.
You're doing great. And thank you for sending in your questions.
You were the first one.
Yeah.
I think.
Really appreciate
right?
it. Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, what do we got next? We need to get more unsolicited. No, more.
More. Next question.
Next question. Next question. Oh, get your slurps in.
I'm actually gonna get peak performance right now.
You better. What? You got your keys rambling over there.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Sorry, okay?
What the hell are you doing in
Okay,
this?
I got it.
You knock it off. Are you putting in your fucking dick sucking mints?
These are my dick sucking mints, and they're really good for keeping your lips moist.
I don't know if I trust it.
In your...
I hate it. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, I'm done.
That was so awful. Okay, next question.
Yeah, next question.
Are you going to be sucking on your jowls throughout the entire segment?
Probably.
That's so foul.
No, I'm not.
It's grotesque.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to suck on my jowls. That's fucking nuts, dog. That's nuts to say. Suck on my jowls?
That's what you're fucking known for.
Now I will slow.
Jowl sucking. Alright. Next question.
You ever wanted to hit a woman?
You have hit a woman.
Bring back... Well... With consent.
Bring back domestic violence.
Okay.
We're gonna say that a lot. All right,
Yeah.
next question. All right, so we got this in from someone named Shane. Said, as a bisexual woman with little experience with women, how do I flirt without bursting into flames from fear? Oh, that's very wholesome and sweet.
Honestly, you're gonna have to burst into flames like several times. As a bisexual woman, this is my advice, who's also very nervous. You're gonna have to burst into flames and then rise out of the ashes like a phoenix.
Like a phoenix!
Just a little more charismatic every time.
You guys are so scared for nothing, though. Like, you're hot. Women want to be
Okay,
hit on. And hear me out. Men do it.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Okay.
Men do it.
This was life-changing. MC told me this one day when we were at, I forget where we were at, but I saw this absolutely beautiful, radiant woman. And I was
We're at a vintage shop.
Yeah. And she looked like, I was like, okay, you could be LGBTQ.
She looked like she was in the...
Yeah, but you can never tell now because it's like, are they trendy or are they gay?
Or are they just in East Nashville?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what you gotta do.
I was scared to hit on her, and MC grabbed me by both shoulders and said, and this is what I'm gonna do for you, listener, Shane. I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna say, men do it. Men hit on women and it works.
Every day.
Shocking. Like, we have a natural advantage.
You're gonna look me in the face and tell me you can't do what every mediocre man in this fucking world does?
Never will I do that.
Oh my
Never
God.
will I do that because I can. Okay? We can.
You can. Oh my God. Every woman, straight woman, would be so happy for you to come hit on them.
Oh my
I
God.
cannot stress that enough.
And just like,
Straight women are sometimes more gay than gay women.
I think, but I get where it's coming from. I do get where it's coming from because I am a very scared person when it comes to, well, really just life in general.
You care what women think.
Yeah, I care what women think. And so when you don't care what an entire gender thinks, I'm just kidding. I'm
You're
just kidding, we're not
kidding.
The misandry claims are false.
She said she saw them as worms.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But yeah, like, genuinely, I get it, but it's also, like, wouldn't you rather talk to them
Yeah,
if you feel that way?
You have to get okay with being rejected. And
Yeah.
like, that's just what it is. You have
Yeah.
to be like, you have to be an athlete about it. You have to be like, oh, fucking, who
Yeah.
you know how many men get rejected? They're like,
Exactly.
They don't fucking care.
Men do
because
numbers.
they desensitize themselves to it. It's always
Yeah.
going to be the scariest the first time you fucking do it.
You know what? I bet that's why men so oftentimes get girls that are like way out of their league just because they're like continuously punching. They're continuously
Yes.
punching. Whereas like
You miss 100 of the shots you don't take, brother.
Wow, we really had a... Thank you for asking that question because I needed that. I needed that.
Just get out there.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it.
This is actually this is a normal size skateboard.
That's not a normal.
Please help me. I have gigantism. What's the syndrome called?
It's gigantism.
It is gigantism.
I think so.
Please help. Please send in money
No one's.
to help my gigantism.
Okay, yeah, send money.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. No, I fucking hate you. Oh, yo, what if it breaks? Fuck you, dude. Why would you say that? What if this makes us infertile? Oh god, look at you.
Strap on in. Imagine if that was your strap on. Like it made noises. It was like you were a transformer, like
I have it over my chest. Oh my god.
chest, like a steady cam strap on.
Yeah, I'm like that would weigh 20 pounds.
Yeah, that'd be
Wouldn't
nice.
it? Yeah, that'd be.
You would kill a woman.
I would. I would impale her.
You didn't need to get specific with it.
You said it.
I'm not responsible for what I say.
You're the goblin.
I'm not responsible for what I say.
That is okay.
That's how I have to live.
Sure. Okay, so what is this segment, Kat?
This segment is Strap On In, where we tell either a sexual experience that we have had,
A weird, wacky one.
super weird, or, just particularly memorable
Interesting.
in a visual way.
Yeah.
Visceral way.
Visual way.
Visual way was crazy. Don't send us porn. Don't send us porn.
I mean,
Well, no. Or we get some from listeners.
Yeah, we would love to get some from the listeners. We currently have new listeners.
Oh.
So we're gonna start with us.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with me. Actually, I've got a weird, wacky one.
I'm so excited. And this is one that she gave me the title of it, and I do not remember this one. So I am very excited.
Yeah, it was so interesting. I think I was like 20 or 21. I matched with this girl off an app, and she was 19. She looked about 26. And
Ooh,
I found out later.
Hard life.
Yeah, it was hard drugs. It was very hard drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, but we met up like in my car, which was weird. But the conversation she was a very good conversationalist. She was very witty, and I like that. So we were like,
people get witty on uppers.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Meth does induce.
It's wittiness and then psychosis.
Yeah. Freaking knows those,
Yeah.
So we're talking. She starts trying to fuck me in the car, and I was like, "Not here, not yet." And she was like, "Why not?" Like it was like funny. It was cute, and I was like, "Not yet." So we plan to hang out the next day. We do. I've known her for less than 24 hours. We are in my room because I gave her my address, which should be a lesson to 19, 20, 21-year-olds.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Hey, don't do that.
Don't do
Don't do that, especially as a woman. Like, don't do that.
Be so careful. So we're making out, right? It's like kind of hot. She's straddling me. She starts trying to fuck me again. I have known her for less than 24 hours. So
which is fine. We like sluts.
yeah, no, but I'm painting the full picture here.
Yeah.
I've done that. I just wasn't doing that this evening.
Yeah.
So I'm like, not yet. She starts sobbing. Ugly girl crying. Like,
What happened? Did you do something?
No, I said, I don't want to have sex tonight. Hee. This has never happened to me before. I've never been in this position.
Shoot me with a kill me dead with a
I'm so glad I didn't have a in that moment, dude.
I'm so scared right now.
I was so scared, and I didn't know if she was actually psycho, and that was the worst part of it.
Oh,
She's at
no.
my house. She's in my house. She's in my house and we're here.
Someone being naked on top of me, naked while crying, is the worst thing I've ever imagined. That's awful. That's truly, I think that's my hell.
Get off!
Yeah.
What the fuck? So, I mean, like, she starts sobbing. I think I disassociated because I just didn't react. I was like,
Your face. You did. That's one of my favorites of your bits.
what the fuck? I don't know. So she leaves the room, comes back in so slowly,
Jesus.
opens the door, like cracks it open.
Oh my god.
Walks in the pace of molasses, looks at the ground, looks at her hands, looks at the ceiling,
This
looks
is
in
the
the
first
corner.
time you've met this woman.
Well, I know. I've not known her for more than 24 hours.
That's
We're
so
still
funny.
in the 20-hour zone. She's looking at the ground, looking at the ceiling, looking at her hands, like looking everywhere but me, and says, like this, I should just...
I can't with your faces to me.
go.
And you're like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, please go. Please don't.
Because I'm about to put you down. I'm so scared.
I would love that.
Yeah, that's like a rabid animal in your room.
But I can't say please go because I don't know if she's fucking psycho. I'm like, she might set my car on fire.
Because to be that psycho, like, I mean, to do what she just did.
she could set a car on fire.
Yeah, she's a bitch that would rip your door off.
Oh, yeah, hinges where?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Just Hulk smash.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was like, so I didn't know what I wasn't about to be like. Fuck you, please get out. I would love that. Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't you do like pop a squat? Like it's not that deep. Now I'm
Hey, sit down. Collect your breath.
yeah, we're shit like just. It wasn't a hard rejection. It was a not yet. It wasn't a fuck you, ugly bitch.
And she was like bawling, saying, "This has never happened to me before." I would feel like I was getting reverse. Honestly, that's sexual assault.
I felt so victimized.
Yeah.
I felt like it gave me.
Also, if that's the first time that happened, you do not have good people in your romantic life.
Yeah.
If you've never, like, been told, hey, I just don't feel like I'm in the mood right now, then, like...
But, like, maybe later.
Then you're dating, like, feral raccoons.
Yeah, like, these are gutter punk, like, adult baby... no, actually, can we cut that? I don't want the adult baby king community to come after me. They did it once, and I'm scared of them.
They already did it? Mm-hmm. That's so scary. What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. They hit my Twitter up.
The trauma's too fresh.
We're cutting all of this.
It was... are we actually cutting all this?
We're cutting all of this. Okay. Back to the sexual experience. And what was so fucking crazy about that bitch is like, I say, okay, bitch is fine in this house. Can we also give a disclaimer?
Oh yeah, disclaimer, bitch, dude, and are all... I don't even think I can say on a podcast. Do I have to bleep out?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up. If we can
Okay.
say we'll say but if we can't say we're not going to say and that's going to be a funny
It will be a funny... Oh, but they're all gender neutral is what we were trying to say.
Yes, all those are gender neutral.
Words are gender
and
neutral.
acceptable. And
Please don't come for us for misgendering someone by being like dude or bitch or like, because you know it's all gender fluid.
These are our rules.
You
Yeah.
little lesbian.
Sorry, we have no words for it
We have
yet.
no words. And when I say bitch, it's not a derogatory sexist thing. I'm a bitch.
Unless it is.
Unless it is.
But you'll
never
know.
Yeah, same page.
Okay, right.
So, this girl, I continue entertaining her after that for about a month, which is psychotic. I know. I had just gotten out of a relationship. That was the other thing. The night I met her, I said, I will never, ever be exclusive with you. A, because I learned she did very hard drugs. B, because I had just gotten out of that relationship of my ex that you hate the most, I think.
Oh my god.
Or second most, I don't know. But,
second. I think it's second most.
It's
But
second.
yeah.
Anywho, I was not ready to be in a relationship. Told her that up front.
But it was a bad one. The first one was just really bad.
No, they were all fucking bad. Cheers. So I told her that up front. She didn't like that. And at one point was hanging out in my living room with Shelby, my old roommate. And Shelby's like, she's like a man's girl. She's
Yeah. I feel
she's
like
so masculine.
I only met her once, but she had like such good golden retriever vibes.
Golden retriever, no, she's a fuckhead, but like she's fucking cool. She's fucking cool.
Okay.
But handyman, like just like rugged.
She's giving mask.
Yeah,
She's giving mask.
And she's in the living room with me, this girl, and I go to my bedroom because this girl like said something that annoyed me, I think. I don't know. And I was like, I thought she'd follow me to my room immediately because she doesn't know Shelby. She stays in the living room. And Shelby tells me the next day what she said to her in that time span was, I just like don't know what to do because like MC doesn't want to be exclusive, but like I just think she's the most perfect little angel and I just want to protect her. What is that?
Protect her is so scary and crazy and absolutely nuts.
Me!
Because if you, and I know that this is our first episode we've done, so a lot of you guys like don't know MC, but as you get to know her as this podcast goes on, MC's a literal psychopath, like just like the most physically aggressive person I've ever met.
I love violence.
She loves violence, like
Yeah.
loves violence.
There's some about being under 5'3" that just like makes us want to fucking kill.
Oh my god. That's real fire in those eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just have to accept when you're friends with MC that at any time you could be tackled for comedic effect. Like it's just constant. It's constant. Sorry, guys.
It's so fun. It's so fun to fuck like, and I like targeting mainly men that are just astronomically larger than me.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites.
But we used to, our senior year of high school, we thought it was so funny to just beat the shit out of each other, and that was the joke.
It was.
Like, we thought that was such a hilarious concept, and it would make us laugh so fucking hard that we wouldn't be able to keep fighting by the end of it, because it would be so funny, and we would just beat each other up.
That bit will never.
Like,
I loved it.
We were unwell.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
We were unwell. We were very unwell.
That's nuts. But and it's still funny to this day. We just don't do it nearly as much.
Yeah.
Because that's crazy to see full-grown women just brawling.
No, I'm like, I do it. You're just a little more fragile now.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't fuck. I
That's true.
can't throw my body at you.
Yeah, no, I'll die. But before it was like she would jump, turn, and tackle you to the ground to where like knock the wind out of you. And you'd be like,
I'm like, feel the force of my body on your neck.
literally in the middle of a JCPenney. You're like, this is
Just
not the time.
Rib to neck.
Yeah. Nuts.
JCPenney.
Nuts.
Good old fucking time.
But yeah, so not an individual that needs to be protected at any means.
That was so fucking crazy. Shelby was like,
She's a weapon.
Shelby told me, when she told me this, Shelby was like, when she said that to me, I was like, MC?
Yeah.
That's who you're talking about. She's like, yeah. And like, bitch, she was so she took me to like a party with all her friends, and like I was making her friends laugh because I'm funny. And when I walked down to the hallway, she like choked me up against the wall, and it was like kind of hot. Like, don't but she was like, why are you trying to make my friends laugh? Like, why are you getting off on making my friends laugh? Like, like I'm like fucking me.
Wait, was she trying to be hot, or was she trying to?
I think it was both. She was trying to be
She
hot,
was, like,
but
actually
it was
mad?
like it was authentic anger. Yeah, and then that night she like begged me not to leave, and I left. Oh, I ended up not talking to her ever again because she wanted to be exclusive and kept saying that, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be exclusive with you. She finally gives up and Snapchats me a picture of herself in bed with another girl, and I truly did not want her with any fiber of my being.
That's nuts behavior to be like.
Boom. And then I just sent like a thumbs up. We hung out one more time, and I was like, did you have a good time? And she was like, no, like, what do you want me to say, that I thought about you the whole time? And I'm like, no. Honestly, I wish you would unsay
You
that.
just shouldn't have gone to that last
You should
one.
unsay that right now, my dog. I don't want to hear that out loud. Then, never talk to her again. She She got a job where Shelby worked, of all places, and shaved her head. I Britney'd a bitch.
You Britney'd a bitch. Forever. Ooh.
Ooh, didn't love it. Hope she's doing okay, though.
She's probably not.
Don't do hard drugs.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't
and
do
don't
it.
skip as many red flags as she did.
You know? The next segment, feral fixations.
Feral fixation.
Feral fixations.
Dun, dun, dun.
Quite self-explanatory, innit?
Very self-explanatory.
Right.
Feral fixations are people that we are obsessed with.
Currently obsessed with. People off the internet,
Yeah.
influencers or celebrities or actors, whoever we're currently fairly fixated for.
Because we're always going to have one. Mm-hmm. We're always going to be fairly fixated on at least one person, if not multiple people.
At least one person. You know, honestly, it's been like...
Because what else do you do at night when you go to bed?
Yeah, come on.
Who do you think about?
Who do you think
What
about?
do you plan your day? No.
I will say a lot of my feral fixations, they come and they go, right? Like, I will be fairly fixated, but then I'm like, it goes on to the next. And then the next.
I'm a fair weather fixator.
Yeah, but it'll come back. Like, if it's there, if our love is true, it usually comes back at some point. Mm-hmm. Like Hayley Williams was a big one of mine when I was younger. That faded a little bit because she's just not so much in the public eye.
God, that Misery Business music video. That shit was on repeat.
That sexually awoken the masses.
Yeah, that was nuts.
The masses.
I think that turned me gay.
Yeah.
It was one of them.
That was one of the one
of the pillars.
But like I saw her recently in concert, and I was like, God, she's still so fucking cute.
Yeah, she's so cute. She's so good at her job.
She's adorable. And she's so good at her job. But who I've lately been fairly fixated on is it's unoriginal, and there are many women I want to talk about. But right now, Renee Rapp.
Oh,
and like it was
Renee Rapp,
stronger.
my Capricorn queen.
It was really like rampant like a few months ago when it was really just like there was so much Renee Rapp content hitting my feed just constantly, and I was a victim to it. Like there's one video where she's being interviewed by Drew Barrymore. Have you seen it?
No.
This fucking stalker dude who is known for stalking multiple celebrities showed up. He was like Michael Playhard or some shit. I think his name was Michael. Interrupts them, and he's like, my name is Michael Crap Patrick, whoever, you know who I am, Drew Barrymore. And it's obvious that he's a threat pretty early on.
Is he like a stalker?
Mm-hmm, big time stalker. Ooh. And Renee Rapp, who's like 20 years younger than her, literally like situates herself in between him and Drew, and like stands up with her, grabs her by her waist, and like escorts her off stage. It was so hot.
That is so hot.
It was so hot.
Oh my gosh, that's like every like smutty book I've ever read.
I mean, what the fuck? And the way she flirts is cute. She's like, yeah, baby. Like she's just so
she's so smooth with it.
She's so smooth. I think she's like,
oh my god.
I think she's perpetually stoned. I think that's like mainly what it is. Which I think it's sexy. It just
makes her so like she moves like this.
And it's like she's so talented, she's so beautiful, but she's also like very open with like her faults and her neurodivergence and like bullshit like that. And that makes a bitch so much hotter to me. I'm like
so much hotter.
When she's self-aware and still a little crazy.
Oh my gosh, do you remember that like period of time where she would just say on all the talk shows like, yeah, I'm ageist.
Very publicly ageist.
Yeah.
A little.
Like she would come out and be like, yeah, I hate old people.
I mean it with offense.
Yeah. It's like that's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I will wire you my savings right now.
Yeah. Like that's so funny. Okay, that's a great pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just because they're popular, look, people are so lame. Like things are popular because they're good.
Just let me. I'm just a girl.
She's just a girl.
Just let me like her for like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes.
Or a lifetime.
Let
me love you for a lifetime.
She could keep me.
Ew. She could keep me is nuts. Like that's exactly how your crazy crying girl wanted you to act.
Yeah, but like they're different though.
Yeah. Yeah, if Renee Rapp acted that crazy to me, I'd be like, she has flaws, but she's working on it.
We all have our faults.
Yeah, literally.
She's also just a girl.
She's just a girl.
like, what? Leave her alone.
They're like, this is abuse.
Hey, turn the mics off.
Hey.
Leave her alone.
Hey, cut the mics really quick. Leave her the fuck alone.
Leave her alone.
So, okay, mine is Sophie Hunter. Oh my gosh, is this bitch bad? Like, she is just giving spoiled princess, beautiful, wonderful girl in Subway vibes.
Brat Summer.
She is Brat Summer.
She is.
Sophie Hunter is Brat Summer. Like, if you are still hanging on to that a little bit before we go into fall, she is Brat Summer. But also she has depth.
She has style.
She has style.
She has style.
Oh my gosh, I just love her so much. Like, and she's like, she looks kind of like Chapel Roan, but like has some curves to her. Oh my god, it's so hot. It's so hot.
Kat is truly feral.
I'm feral. And she does like, there's this specific video where she's like on the subway in this like lace cream dress that's like clearly thrifted. All of her shit's thrifted. She's got on like a purple backpack. Like, she looks amazing. Like, just unmatched enough.
Baby face, yeah, the cheeks fat. Pull down my dress with one hand, my phone's open to Apple Maps. I look like the first scene in SVU before the Gap ad. Except I make it home wishing he'd taken a real stab at a dum-dum.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like effortlessly stylish. And oh god, that's just crazy.
You need to shoot your shot.
Be so fucking for real
Kat,
right now.
I am being so fucking
Be
for
so
real now.
fucking for real right
Kat,
now.
I'm being so fucking for real right now.
I couldn't get that if I wanted to.
You act like this. And
If I wanted to, I want to.
That's why you can't. It's because
I
you
know,
don't believe.
You're right. I need to believe in myself.
You need to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You, too, could be...
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna leave it.
Please send us questions that you have or things that you need advice for with relationships or otherwise. Also send us your weirdest sexual experience or wacky, interesting, whatever. Please, God, I'm gonna run out eventually. We want to remind everyone that this podcast does have explicit content and therefore is recommended for those 18 or older. Please let us know in the email if you would like to remain anonymous or not. If you do not tell us, then we will probably just thank you by name because we fuck with you. We like you. If you are sending us an email asking for advice, please put "Help Me Mommies" in the subject line. If you're sharing a crazy sexual encounter, please put "Strap on in" the subject line. Just because we're dumb, okay? Help us out. That is helpmemommies@gmail.com. Helpmemommies@gmail.com. Yes, that's our real email. That's HELPMEMOMMIES@gmail.com. Thank you. I am again one of your hosts, MC. I'm your other host, Kat, and nice to meet you, Bunny. You can follow us at Closet Dropouts on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, soon to be Twitter. Anything else, Kat? I think that's it right now. Spotify. You can follow us on Spotify too. Please do. We need your questions. We need your viewership. Please God. We'll see you next Tuesday, Closet Dropout. Like an Anchorman.
The chaotic gay big sisters that you never wanted and definitely never needed. You're listening to Closet Dropouts.
Look at us. Do we look like healthy people? Okay.